Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to July's wrap-up video. We are at the end of July, so here I'm going to talk about all of the games that I've bought, both physically and digitally, and all of the games that I've played during the month. Apologies for the weird camera angle, we are still rolling with it, so please bear with me. But we'll start with games that I've bought. I haven't actually bought any physical games this month. I've had to be quite conservative with money. I will discuss it a little bit more later on in the year if I can, but for now I'll just say I haven't had a lot of expendable income. But I have bought a few things that are gaming related, so I'll show those here. So first up, I went to CEX in Hull or Lincoln. Oh dear. Which CEX were these from? I think they were from Lincoln. And I got some Animal Crossing amiibos. I have shown these before. So we have Leilani? I don't know how you say her name. Then I got Blathers. And finally Label or Label. So I do have quite a few Animal Crossing amiibo cards, but not too many. But it is a collection I would like to get into in the future a little bit more, so I am picking them up from CEX as and when I see them, as and when they're in stock. So I do believe that was Lincoln and not Hull now I've said it, because this definitely came from Lincoln. And you've seen this before, that is the Batman Arkham Asylum Victor Zsasz figure. So the glare is going to be absolutely horrific. I do apologise. I'm trying to show you as best I can. But I got this in Cash Converters in Lincoln. I did a little vlog for it on this channel if you'd like to go and check that out. I've been after this for so long and it's always very expensive. I think this was £15, which is an absolute bargain. Again, I don't know how well you can see him. Absolute bargain. I think I have the Joker and the Poison Ivy. I also have the Bane, so I do need the Batman, the Scarecrow and the Harley Quinn. And then that collection is complete. Very hard to get a hold of though, to be honest. These Hero Collector Arkham Asylum figures are really hard to get a hold of. But I'm super glad that I finally have the Victor Zsasz. So that's all of the physical purchases to show you. Before we move on to digital purchases, I do want to quickly talk about Astrobot. So there are new Astrobot levels. I have seen them. I have covered every piece of Astrobot media in terms of the DLCs, I guess you could call them DLCs. The extra levels on this channel. However, you will note that I haven't covered the new levels on this channel just yet. The reason for that is that I do not have access to my Astrobot disc right now, but rest assured when I do have access to it, I will be playing the Astrobot levels and covering them. So I do know about them. Unfortunately, I'm not in a position where I can play them at the moment, but I will definitely do so in the future. So let's talk about digital purchases. Not many, only the one actually, and it's not really a purchase because it's premium. Arcade Paradise I downloaded from Premium. We'll talk about it a little bit more when we go on to the games I've played. I incorrectly thought it was a couch co-op because it is listed as a couch co-op. It is not a couch co-op. You can play a few arcade games as a pair. So I'll talk about that a little bit more, but it is a bit misleading. It is not a couch co-op game. So let's finally move on to games that I've played. Harvest Moon Back to Nature, of course, is an ongoing playthrough here on this channel, so I won't talk about that too much. Similarly, Ark the Lad Twilight of the Spirits, again, is an ongoing playthrough on this channel. Now, Gauntlet Slayer Edition, I spoke about a long time ago, last year, perhaps even the year before. We stopped playing Gauntlet Slayer Edition on the PlayStation 5. However, we since decided to go back and try and platinum all of the games that we haven't successfully platinumed, and my god was it a slog, over 250 hours, but we finally platinumed Gauntlet Slayer Edition on the PlayStation 5. So we decided, like I say, just to go back on old games and try and platinum them. So we'll see what happens in the future with that. I will keep you informed. But yes, we did finally platinum Gauntlet Slayer Edition. Editing Ember here, so for some reason I completely forgot to talk about Arcade Paradise. I did say that I'd purchased it, not really as a digital purchase, it was free on Premium, but yes, I forgot to talk about playing it. So me and my husband have been playing it. We incorrectly downloaded it thinking that it was a couch co-op. It is not a couch co-op. You can play some of the arcade games as a two-player, but it is not a couch co-op. That being said, we are playing it. So the basic premise of Arcade Paradise is you run a laundromat and you have a little arcade bit at the back, and it's about focusing less on the laundromat and more on making the arcade of your dreams sort of thing. Now, is it a fantastic game? No, but we are enjoying it. We have a system where we play a shift each. So we play a day each and then swap the controller. That's what we've been doing to get through it. And hopefully we are aiming to platinum it on the PlayStation 5. Is it a fantastic game? No, it's not, but I am enjoying it for what it is. He actually, my husband, prefers the laundry side of things. I wish he did in real life. And I prefer the arcade side of things. Sounds about right for us, doesn't it? Anyway, it is a pretty fun game. I would recommend it, but it's not one of the best games ever. Anyway, back to the main video. Moving on to, of course, Oblivion Remastered. I've been playing bits and bobs off camera here and there, but I haven't had enough time to dedicate to a full playthrough yet. Will there be a playthrough here on this channel? Perhaps, but again, not something I can accommodate for right now. But I am loving Oblivion Remastered. I absolutely adore it, and I will hopefully get to talk to you a little bit more in the future when I've played it more thoroughly. But of course, Oblivion, one of my favourite games of all time, so I am of course enjoying the remaster. Then The Sims 4 I booted back up for the Nature's Calling event. Unfortunately, it is not working on my PlayStation 5 very well, so I cannot claim some of the rewards because it keeps saying that I do not have an online connection when I do. So, bit of a negative review there for The Sims 4. It hasn't worked right since the latest patch or even the patch before on my PlayStation 5. I'm not sure it's ever been optimal for the PlayStation 5 if I'm honest, but The Sims is almost unplayable now on my system, which is why I did have a Sims playthrough in the works. Obviously I did the Master Chocolatier playthrough here on this channel. I did have another one in the works, but that has been put on hold because of the amount of glitches and bugs that I'm experiencing in The Sims 4 at the moment. So unfortunately that won't be happening. But I did boot up for the Nature's Calling event and it isn't working very well. Obviously Enchanted by Nature came out, which is a Sims 4 pack based on fairies. I am interested in that one. I do want to get it, but I am struggling to give any money to the franchise at the moment when the game is not working very well on the PlayStation 5. So hopefully I will get that pack in the future, but not right now. So finally, Cat Quest 3. So as you guys know, we did Platinum Cat Quest 3 and we rebooted it because there was a little bit of an update for Cat Quest 3. I can't remember what it's called, Tavern Tales, I think. And we have played through those. No extra trophies, unfortunately. It would have been nice to have some extra trophies, but they didn't add trophy support for those. But me and my husband did go through and play those Cat Quest level things. They're not really levels, it's just fighting bosses, basically. So that is everything gaming-wise this month. Not a lot, unfortunately. No new physical games bought, but some purchases. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye Embers.